Good afternoon. It is Thursday and it is tube removal day. It is 4:15. I'm supposed to be leaving right now for the hospital. And I'm nervous. I was so excited up until like 4 hours ago, and it's ridiculous because I've had a PICC line and I've gotten removed. I've had a port and I've gotten it removed. And I have had this put in. Putting these things in is a lot more painful than getting them out. The only freaky thing, and I'll put a graphic up here about what this little catheter looks like. The only freaky thing is that all the tubes that they pull out of you, because it's only about this long hanging out of my chest, and then you realize how long the tubes are that have been inside of you, and it's just freaky. So I think that's honestly what I'm worrying about more, and I just want to get it out and like get it over with. I'm antsy. But leaving for the hospital now. I'll film some for you guys and we'll see how it goes. This is a good sign. There's no like knives or surgical light. Hopefully this will be painless. Oh my gosh, I'm such a good thank you note writer.
Chance! Salutations.
They are the first ones we've received. We're both so excited to get them.
With love.
Walls. I barely survived my catheter pulling. I haven't told the camera about it yet.
There's a hole inside of her where it was. The bears can
Alex, you survived.
How do you know you weren't there for it?
Hashtag. There was a lot of traffic today.
My appointment was at 5 o'clock, and I got called back at 4:50 into the room, and my mom and sister didn't get their ass to the hospital until what, 5:45?
5:30.
5:45.
And we were in the car for 1 hour.
And then they got out and walked.
And we got out and walked because it was taking us so long.
Internet, you're missing her wonderful hand symbol.
And
you guys saw it clips from before. I was like, oh, look, a needle. Oh, look, it's like a chair. It was hard as crap. I am in a chair. I take the dressing off. I swear I'm bleeding internally.
please don't.
I feel it.
You're not.
I feel it running down my stomach.
That's the
Do you think
hot
it's
sauce.
inside?
That's the hot sauce.
Okay, so I'm laying on a chair, and she gives me 2 shots of lidocaine.
Insulin?
Lidocaine. So she gives me 2 shots, and those kind of hurt, but like I've had 100 of those, so I'm okay with it. Then literally, this is the method of pulling the catheter out. She snipped the stitch. Well, let me backtrack. I've had this for 5 months. So,
I'll
anyways,
zoom in on Alex.
so
Balls.
they cut. Okay, so
You're done.
I've had this thing in for 5 months. She said before I even started, well, you know, like if you've only had it in for like 4 to 6 weeks, we can just like cut the stitches and pull it out. Like it's really easy. But when you've had it in for, don't laugh at him.
Sorry.
So, but if you had it in for this long as you have, there's this like disc on the tube inside of me that encourages the. This might be too much TMI for some people, so you can like fast forward a minute. But there's a scar that builds around that disc, so it stays in my muscle, so it doesn't fall out. So for 5 months,
this is disgusting.
so for 5 months, my body has been like clinging into this freaking tube, and so it's in there. It's like really in there. So she literally the method is for this is to cut the stitches on the outside of my body and pull. Like literally, that is the high science method. And like, this might be TMI too, so hopefully fast forward. There's a tube that goes up my neck. So like the catheter is here, like kind of here, like blah, blah, blah. There's a tube that went up my neck and disappeared like right here. And there's a tube that went literally into my heart. That didn't hurt. When she was pulling, I could literally feel the skin on my neck stretching as she was pulling. She had to pull for 10 minutes. And she finally goes, like after like 10 minutes of pulling, This is gonna be my last pull. If you don't get it, if it doesn't come out this pull, I'm putting an incision in your neck, which will help me loosen it. Thank God it came out then. Literally, and she goes, oh, it's out. That's one of the hardest ones I've ever had to remove. And now all I have is a band. I literally have a glorified Band-Aid on it now. It was very dramatic, guys. I didn't even vlog because I was crying so much. And then I had to hold the nurse's hand because she wasn't there to hold my hand. Charlie, do it. So Chance loves this stuff.
Yep.
It's Kong treats, and it's, where is the cheese? Oh, bacon and cheese flavor, Charlie.
I'm not doing it.
Charlie.
I'm not doing it. Back away.
What do I have to do? What would you do? What do I have to do to get you to do this? What would you do it for?
$1 million.
Yeah.
I would do it for $1 million.
Would you do it for $50?
Yes.
$50?
Yeah.
We'll do it for $100.
I'll give you $100.
Would you do it for 20?
Do you have it on you?
No.
I can give you 5.
Charlie, it's bacon and cheese.
It's
It's like your fave.
I'm not eating it. $100 cash.
I had a hard day.
$100 cash.
$50 cash.
$100 cash.
50.
100.
50.
75.
100.
75?
It's a deal.
$75?
I
to
get
do
to
it?
squirt it.
No, you're not gonna squirt it at all. I get to squirt it.
No.
I
You
get
can tell
to
me
squirt-
when, but I'm squirting it. Get. It's this or nothing.
Yeah, fine, but you have to really squirt it.
I'm gonna throw up.
You can't.
I'm gonna throw
You
up.
can't shit squirt.
Oh my god, that smells horrible. Smell that.
Keep going.
That's
A little,
lot.
a little
It's
more.
a lot.
A little more.
Alright?
That's disgusting.
A little more.
Charlie,
This or nothing. Or I give it a
Charlie,
chance.
don't do it. What if you die? Can you read like the hazards first before you do this?
No, if I'm eating it, I get to wear my hat the way I want to.
Don't eat it. Don't eat it. I'm not. Because the delicious flavor of Easy Treat is concentrated. A little goes a long way.
I can't believe you.
Can I get water first? Can I get
Yeah,
I need
that's
water?
fair.
Is that yours, Brian?
That's mine.
Disgusting.
Just do it. I bet it doesn't taste like anything.
Oh my god.
But you gotta let it settle. What does it taste like?
That's not bad.
Does it taste like bacon and cheese? Is
Really?
it actually?
You remember that, what was the spray cheese?
You didn't wash it down yet.
What was the spray cheese called? Cheese Whiz?
like,
Like
yeah.
the Cheese Whiz? It's exactly what it tastes like.
Really?
That's so sad.
Oh, it's anticlimactic. I don't want to pay you anything.
Sucks! $75. I'm probably gonna have to go throw up now. Oh, it lingers. Oh,
Is
it
there-
lingers.
Is there any bacon?
Oh, no, it doesn't taste like that at all. It tastes like rubber. Oh, it's got a horrible aftertaste.
Like what?
Like rubber. Like, you know the smell of like a rubber eraser in your
No,
mouth?
I don't know. No.
You know, like well, rubber smells like burning rubber like on the highway.
Yeah? That's what it tastes like?
In my mouth. Ugh.
Why do you do that?
Choose Alex up. Look at that smile. Look at that smile.
I'm proud of you.
Look at me. Look at me.
Proud of you.
Well, that's not why I do it.
It is 1:12 in the morning, and guess what the two troublemakers I'm with are doing? Eating popcorn and eating my sock.
That's the 4th time tonight.
Yeah, the other one is already next to the cookies I ate on the table, and look at this dog. Come here. The funny thing is, though, he doesn't run away. He's like, I know I'm doing something wrong. I just want to show you.
I found the other one. I don't want them to be separated.
Let go. Let go.
Oh.
Because I removed the sock from his mouth, look who is mooching now. Every bite. Ready? Oh,
Now
you caught me. That's you're just like Charlie. You're cruel.
So good, Chance. Get your
Yeah.
paws off me.
I'm on my iPhone because I forgot the camera today. That's my mama. Say hi, mama. Hello. So today is endoscopy day. Endoscopy. I can't say that word. Endoscopy day. I actually hadn't talked about this because I didn't know what time this was. Common issue. But I got my IV in. Gross. But yeah, so a little spot on my PET scan showed up right past my stomach as brightness, and they're just making sure it's not cancerous. So tube down the throat to make sure, but I'm gonna get a good nap. See you afterwards. So we have an injury.
Hello.
You want to explain what happened?
So, I like to think I'm still an athlete.
He's not a very good blogger because he didn't film any of this, by the way.
It was snowing. I play football on the weekends. I'd like to think I'm still a football player, but I'll take it. I like to think I still have it, which I think I do. But if it wasn't for the jerk on the other team, I would have been fine. I got blocked into a fence in midair, so spine meets metal cemented into the ground. It never really ends well, but no red pee, so it doesn't look like I had any damage internally. It just hurts a lot. Now I'm laying here with this guy, who could give two you-know-whats about me. He just likes laying on my chest. But yeah, that's my update. Hopefully I'll get more footage of me actually playing next week.
So let's see what it's doing. Ah. Don't we have the best view ever? If you stand over here, that's a city. And then if you stand on the ledge of the window, you have a river view. All right, so time for some real talk. This has been a long...
Let's start over. It's time for some real talk.
Yeah, it is real talk. All right, so time for some honesty. Is that better? Time for some honesty.
I'm keeping it 100.
I'm keeping it 100. This has been a pretty tough week. My catheter pull, like I mentioned earlier, was one of the hardest ones she's ever done, apparently. If you only have it in for like a month or so, it's actually usually easy pull because your body hasn't really healed around it. But mine was in for 5 months, so she had to tug on it for like 10 minutes, and it was pretty painful. So that was just kind of a bummer because I was kind of expecting a pretty easy procedure. And then yesterday, I had an endoscopy, an upper endoscopy, so they go through your mouth, thankfully. Which I didn't even know about. I didn't even get a call to confirm about it. So I went in, I think I went in at 1, my appointment time was at 1. And it was actually, I mean, it was really easy. I think I actually had one when I got my gallbladder taken out a couple of years ago. Okay, so, yeah, so anyway, went in, got an IV, and I was just a little bummed because I just gotten my catheter pulled and I wouldn't have had an IV for it, but whatever. It was easy. The nurse was really good. All the nurses at Slim Kettering are amazing. I haven't had one that I didn't absolutely adore. The procedure only lasted like 30 minutes. They knock you out completely, so it's like the best nap ever. The only annoying, like, kind of bummer part about it was that they found a ulcer on, it's like right past my stomach, and that's what was lightening up on the PET scan. So she said normal ulcers don't usually tend to light up, but she said literally at least 9 times out of 10 in these situations that it's actually nothing, that it's not actually cancer, but they just have to do it to be safe rather than sorry. So it's annoying that they found something. They were hoping that it was just like a body rhythm, not something actually there. So they took a couple biopsies of the ulcer and they poked at it, and they don't know what it is yet. They're not going to know until Friday. So just a little tiring and frustrating to wait for more answers, because I've kind of been in this process for like weeks now of not really knowing the answer. But I have this done. I'll get answers by Friday. They're supposed to call me next week. And then I have my biopsy next Wednesday. And those results actually take a little while too. So one more procedure, just waiting for more answers. It's just kind of in a holding process, and it's pretty frustrating because I just really want to know what I'm doing. But I will, like I said before, I'll know the plan by the 7th of February. So I'll be sure to let you know. I just hope hoping for the best and hoping to go into transplant. Ow, what's coming? Hoping to go into transplant middle of February. And if not, clinical trial time, and that'll be fine too. Hot chance. Hot chance.
All right, mommy.
So yeah, that's what's going on. We're just gonna have a lazy bum day because this is what's going on outside. His back hurts. My port removal site hurts. They just put a I'll show you guys. They just put this little like waterproof patch over it that I have to keep on for 3 days. But I actually like could sleep on my side and everything yesterday, so that was wonderful. So yeah, bummer day, bummer back, bummer anxiety going on in this critical Harper household. That's the only like actual moral disagreement that we have. Is that he's a Monopoly lover and I absolutely hate it. I've never played with you. I like immediate satisfaction games like Trouble.
More of a checkers
or yes,
Connect
like
kind of person.
aggression and competition and like activity. You are like, let me sit here over a piece of paper for 4.5 hours.
She doesn't enjoy strategy.
And only have gotten, that's not true, I like Stratego. That's one of my favorite ones.
Stratego's like checkers with numbers.
Okay, but that's strategy. That's all strategy that's in the name. So yeah, we'll see. Just wanted to give you the update. That's why it's kind of been like a meh day. Meh.
Hey, I would just like to say I had 2 sacks. I had 4 catches on the day, even after hurting my back.
Did you score?
I did not. I came close.
Have you ever scored?
Actually, I came. Yes, I had 2 touchdowns last weekend. Yeah, but I would like to say I would have scored had that jerk not checked me into the fence and hurt my back. So, Chance isn't impressed.
Neither am I.
I'm apparently not an athlete.
But you stopped and got me Chipotle, so.
I did. I think I'm a hero in that
You
sense.
are.
Look outside, internet. I braved that. I braved that for Chipotle.
Do anything for Chipotle.
All 4 blocks.
Oh, it's actually showing up now. Horrendous. Horrendous.